But welcome back to Booted. Sorry for that shaky start, guys. Again, let me know if anything starts to look wonky or starts lagging out. You know, you guys are pretty good with the rip in chat. Okay, where was I? Cable mod. Let's go back to cable mod. Cable configurator. Go ahead and check out the link in the description below. And yeah, it'll take you right to this configurator here. You have a bunch of different power supplies to choose from. And then you essentially can just customize any sleeved cable you like between any of these options. 24 pin, for example. You know, you've got your whole run-of-the-mill here. Anything you would need for your modern-day system. You can even adjust the length of the cable so you don't have any excess cable clutter, which is really nice. I'm going to do a 6+2 pin for our PCIe. And it's like literally just this simple, guys. You just click on a color and just boom. You click on whichever cable you want to be colored in that hue. You can just do whatever you want. I like pink, so I'm gonna do like some pink and some white and black. And there you go. And you can add more cables to that, however many you want. It's really great stuff. And I actually have the rainbow colored cable, the NyanCat 24-pin ATX cable that I customized a couple weeks ago. Finally arrived in the mail. It wasn't Cable Mod's fault. It was some issue with DHL. Actually, it was probably my fault for not entering the gate code that needed to be accessed. However, I do have the cable here, and I'm going to be showing this off during the voting round of this episode, so you guys will be able to see it in person. Well, not quite in person, but you'll be able to get a better idea of the quality and the look and feel of Cable Mod's work here. And I'll tell you right now, it's quite good. It's quite good. It's good stuff. So thank you again, Cable Mod, for sponsoring the show. And also thank you, Michael, in chat, for the donation. Really appreciate it. Oh my god, I'm such a fangirl. I appreciate it. What am I encoding with? I am encoding with a Blackmagic, what's it called? Intensity Pro. Intensity Pro. It's a great card, but as far as I know, it only captures at 1080 30 frames per second. I think it does 60, actually. It does 60, but for whatever reason, my GH4 only does 1080 at 24. That's the only way it's going to be compatible with Blackmagic. But anyway, that's a different story. It's good. It's good stuff. Thank you for the donation. All right, let's go ahead and just briefly recap on how this show works for any of you new timers in here that are just getting into this show. You know, the season finale can be a bit overwhelming for people who don't know the format of how this show works. So basically, 3 weeks ago, for the last 3 weeks, we've been eliminating groups of five PCs and electing, you guys have been electing one PC out of each of those groups. And now we're in week 4, right here to the right, and we have our 3 finalists for this season of April. And again, we're going to vote off 2 of those. 2 of them will be booted, so to speak, leaving us one grand prize winner who's going to win a $500 prize in their choice of either a Steam gift card or an Amazon gift card. And, you know, you can do pretty much anything you want with that Amazon gift card if you so choose. Upgrade your rig, things like that. Buy a bunch of cat food. It's all fair game. Okay, let's talk about the first PC, our week 1 finalist, who was Alex, with his S340 build, rocking some older generation hardware, but still very good, powerful hardware, like a 4790K, GTX 980 Ti. He's got 32 gigs of HyperX DDR3, Z97 classified from EVGA motherboard. Very, very nice, clean system. Probably the cleanest system that we have, that we've seen so far on this season of Booted. Just look at that cable management. Like what cables? Besides the PCIe, you don't even really see much else. Everything's tucked away so nice and neat. He's got those beautiful cable combs, straightening that out, and that cryo rig cooler with those Noctua fans that have those white rubber pads on the corners just look absolutely gorgeous. It's such a simple system, and it's not like a super expensive high-end system by any means, but Alex has just done such a bang-up job cleaning this thing up and just making it look so damn clean and polished. I also like the RAM, the alternating RAM, the black and white dims. I think that's very clever. Just gives it a nice little touch there, instead of being too dark or too white. And here's just another angle here. I think the only thing that I could really critique Alex on here, not even really a critique, but if I was to go move forward with making improvements to the system or making little changes here and there, I might think about like spray painting those SSDs white, possibly. Black could work too, obviously, but I think, you know, spray painting them, making them look really clean, just all white, maybe putting some black kind of decal or some spray paint. I don't know, a stencil of some sort would look pretty cool. Let's look at his cable management. Good God, man, that freaking cable management is absolutely stunning. By far, again, the best cable management, at least on the rear side. The ugly, nasty side, where usually, you know, people are hiding all the skeletons in their closet sort of thing. This is the nicest backside cable management I have seen in a long time. Not even on booted. Just Pimp My PC, online, on Twitter. Just, this is so clean, man. Absolutely beautiful. And thank you, Michael, again for a donation. Dude, if you keep donating, I'm just going to have to keep, like, pausing the show. It's going to suck. You ruined it for everyone. No, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. How much storage do I have? Wow, you have 18 terabytes? That's a lot of 4K porn, indeed. I have, what do I have? I have a 400 gig 750 series SSD from Intel that I use for my scratch disk. I've got a 250 gig HyperX Savage for my boot drive. I'm talking about Hotline back there. And then I've got 3 4 terabyte WD Blacks, in 2 of them of which are in RAID 1, mirrored, and then one of them I just use for like Steam games and things like that. So, thank you for the donation. But look at that cable just back to this cable management. Holy moly. Them cable combs on the back. He's even got cable combs on the backside. And it's especially hard to have this much discipline with cable management when you're dealing in a case like the S340 that has a massive power supply shroud, just with so much room for activities and cable management especially, where it's just so easy to look at that space and just cram everything in there. And wham bam, thank you ma'am. Slap the side panel on, you're done. And you don't really need to do much else than that. But Alex has really gone the extra mile here with great, outstanding use of those tie-down points. Look at the SATA cables. Look at the SATA cables to the left of the 24 pin, just on the left side. It's just beautiful. Ah, you're making my software hardware, let me tell you. You know what I'm saying? So very nice job, Alex. Very nice job. I can definitely see why you made it in here to the final round. But let's move on to George. Georgie Poo. Will Gaines. Mad Gaines, thank you for the donation. Donate for baby oil. Yes, I do have an ongoing baby oil fund with Paul. We are making sure to include all of your tips into that pot. Once we reach a disgusting amount, we will go to Costco and buy a 10-gallon jug of baby oil, and we will use it for horrible, irresponsible things. It'd be very inappropriate. All right, George, what are you rocking here? Define S. Horrible case, man. I would not recommend anyone use a Define S. You've got a Core i7 5930K and 2 GTX 980 Ti's in SLI, both from MSI. This is just another outstanding system. Holy mother of airflow. Again, you've just got so much air pumping through this thing. It's outstanding. And the fan blades are red. I heard that you spray painted all of them red, as well as that SLI bridge. So a little bit of custom work went in here. I really like that. And your cable management is also on point. Yeah, that's a nice looking cooler that you got there. The Water 3.0 looks really good in certain cases and not so great in others. I think it does great in the Define S. And you've also got beautiful set of memory in there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the money shot. Yeah, man, this is going to be tough. I can already see people biting their nails. Like, I don't know which system I like better. They're both so good. They're all so good. And geez, I really do, I can appreciate just the level of time that went into this. You can just tell that a lot of thought was put in. You've got some white LEDs, which look very nice. It's fairly even lighting. It's an even coat. I feel like there could be a little bit more illumination down at the bottom of the case. It looks like it's kind of in that top right corner, that top right quadrant, if you will. But overall, it does look very even. And I also really like the implementation of the SSDs, those HyperX Savages on the reservoir, as I like to call it, that really aren't meant for mounting SSDs. That's for reservoirs, and the hard drives go on the opposite side of that. But first time I've seen SSDs mounted to the front of it, and I think that's a really cool idea. And obviously, the SSDs match perfectly with the color scheme here. Let's take a look at your cable management. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, this is pretty good too. It's not like quite as pristine as Alex's, but by all means, it's still really, really good. And there we get another shot, our first shot of your WD blue drive in there, your Caviar blue. Probably the only thing in your system that's not red or black is that WD blue drive, Caviar blue. But yeah, excellent usage again of the tie down points. You're using a lot of Velcro straps. Michael, you are now bankrupt because of your third donation. 950 Pro, 512 gig. Yes, I have that same drive, and it's outstanding. But yeah, man, George, your shit is on point, sir. Your shit is on point. If I have to give one critique, one small, tiny critique, it would be that it'd be kind of cool to see a little bit more red in your RAM. Granted, the all-black matches perfectly, but I just feel like if there was just a smidge of red in there, or if you got some black and red dims, it would bring a little bit more red, more color to that central part of your system around your CPU. But that's such a small quibble that, you can't really say too much else about this system, other than it's fantastic. You see what I did there? Let's move on to our last and final finalist from week 3. This was last week's finalist that you guys voted on, and this is Gaz's system. Apart from having the coolest name that I've ever heard, Gaz also has an S340, just like Alex, but you can see it's the black and red version. Does S340 come in black and red, or did he spray paint or color that side area? I think there's a black and red, or maybe it's custom work. I don't really know. But you do have a very nice N7 badge there, repping the Mass Effect franchise on the front of your case, which I very much like. Gives it some character and really makes it unique. And you've also got some older generation hardware as far as the CPU goes, 4790K, no slouch, however, and a GTX 980 Strix. Beautiful, beautiful cable sleeving here. I'm not sure if it is custom or if you got it somewhere, you bought it off the shelf. Either way, it looks great. Your cable combing and the training here is really on point. And I just got to say again, I really, really like those tubing separators that you have on your Kraken there, on your AIO. They look frickin' amazeballs. Amazeballs! Damn, guys, damn. Okay, so someone's saying it's orange. The case is red. Oh, or you guys are saying that the case is actually red? Okay, it does come in black and red. Okay, thank you for pointing that out, y'all. So, again, nice choice of case there. You've also got a pretty beefy SSD arrangement, it looks like. Let's go ahead and... Okay, you've got a couple more optional photos here. Now, the one critique I had for Gaz, as awesome as the system was that M.2 SSD having that, kind of a hideous-looking green PCB. And, again, it wouldn't be so bad if it was mounted underneath the video card. However, when it's above the video card, in between your GPU and your CPU, it is very noticeable. It's right front and center. And, man, not much you can do about that other than swap it out in the future. But everything else is pretty awesome. Thank you, Michael. Now you're selling your house for all these donations. If you have to sell your house after, $4, I'm surprised you had a house to begin with, sir. But I do appreciate all the donations. Yes, I did not do anything with my hair other than cut it. It's amazing what a haircut can do, especially when you have a mop on your head like I do. All right, let's take a look at Gaz's cable management. And okay, it's not horrible by any means. It's not bad, but I wouldn't call it stellar at the same time. This is kind of what I was referring to when I was talking about Alex's cable management. How when you have that power supply shroud area for stashing cables and stuff, it's easy to just cram it all in there. It looks like you did that to some degree here. But you also did take very good use of the tie-down points, and it's not atrocious. I wouldn't say it's atrocious, but definitely not the cleanest we've seen today on today's episode so far. However, I'm not going to dock you any points. I haven't really been doing the points thing too often on the show. I should start doing that more, even though they don't matter. Whatever. I do a lot of things that don't matter. Never stopped me before. Conrad, thank you for the booty. Thank you for that booty donation. Touch my booty anytime. You can touch my booty for $1. Hell, you just have to ask. You know, I'm pretty easy. Easy going. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean I'm easy. I mean I'm easy going. It's a difference. I'm not a whore. Not a whore? Yeah, I'm kind of a whore. Okay, so Gaz, let's take a look at that money shot. This is what I used. I used this shot, or no, it was this shot for the thumbnail in last week's episode. It's just so pretty. And it's a great motherboard, too. It's got that red LED audio trace layout by the sound chip, the built-in sound chip, which is really, really popping. It's doing it for me. Pop, pop, pop. Is the pop filter working when I say pop? It better be. And, yeah, you've got that nice glowing Kraken. Oh, yes. Nice red Vengeance RAM. Oh, it's so good. Everything's so good. All these systems. How do you decide? I feel like I have the easy job as a host, because I just get to blab about what I see. You guys have the difficult decision of choosing between these three beautiful systems. Thank you so much, Sword Dust. Came late, but still around. Hey, I hear you get around, Sword Dust. Thank you very much for the donation, sir. You are a bro. Okay, so right about now, you should be seeing a link go out in chat from my beautiful wife, Heather, who's in the other room. She's going to paste the link in chat, tell you guys to vote on one of these three systems. And this is for all the marbles, guys. This is going to determine who will win our $500 grand prize for the whole season. So, think very carefully. And while you think carefully, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our sponsor one more time, but instead of going to a website, we're going to look at the actual cable that I ordered from CableMod. Link in the description below if you want to check out their new cable configurator. It is absolutely fantastic. You guys ready? And then it's in a plastic bag. It comes packaged, you know, in this thing, but it also comes in like a parcel envelope. They don't just like some like newspaper boy who's like riding a bicycle down your neighborhood just chucks it out like a newspaper and it lands on your porch, or, you know, breaks a freaking plant vase or something. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Obviously, you know, you'd have to train it. You gotta train that shit. You can't just whip it out and expect it to perform as expected. If you know what I mean. So, but damn, the quality on this is really good. This is like the paracord type sleeving. It's kind of like the fabric-y kind. It's, I see no fraying whatsoever. So you won't have to, like, you know, bust out the nail clippers or anything. It's very clean. The cables are very rich and vibrant as well. And they have a decent flex to them. Also, no heat shrink, obviously. Not too many people are a fan of that these days, so it's completely omitted here, which is awesome. Here's the other end of it. You've got your split connectors there. Man, this is so nice. And I don't know if you guys caught my post on, was it Instagram or Twitter or both, where I posted a picture of this. It was definitely Instagram. But how cool would it be to do a Nyan Cat themed system? I think that'd be cool. And you know what? You know, Deadmau5, the popular DJ guy who does all the EDM shit, he bought a Nyan Cat Lambo, or he had a Nyan Cat Lambo customized like a couple of years back. He's a big fan of Nyan Cat, apparently. But it would be cool if I could, like, build him a Nyan Cat PC. Because he's also into PCs, from what I hear. He's always posting pictures of, like, his gaming laptop or, like, NVIDIA Quadro cards that he uses for, like, audio editing. I should definitely hit him up and ask him, dude, can I build you a Nyan Cat PC? If you think that's a cool idea, then maybe I'll hit him up on Twitter and see if, there's probably a 2% chance that he gets back to me. But I think that would be freaking awesome. Start doing some more VIP builds up in her. Yeah, let me just go ahead and swig this. Ugh! Oh, that vodka. I hope you guys don't think this is really vodka. I said this was water, right? Okay. It would be very, very irresponsible of me, drinking out of a cup. Kind Kind of alcoholic of me. Okay, so I think that's enough time for you guys to have voted on who you like the best. So let's go ahead and move over to the... can you see? Can you tell I'm stalling? Can you tell? Is it obvious? Here we go. Here are our 3 contenders. Oh my goodness. So we have Alex, number 1, George, number 2, and Gaz, number 3. This is going to be intense, guys. I don't know. If I were to have chosen a winner, I think my favorite is Alex. I don't know. There's just something that is very different about it, but it's familiar. But let's see what you guys thought, because they were all really good. Here we go. Ready? Let's look at the results. Back. Refresh. Wow. Oh my goodness. Alex with the win by a landslide. Holy moly. 69%. I see what you guys did there. George took second, and Gaz, unfortunately, took third. George and Gaz, you guys did a great job. Your systems are beautiful. There's a lot of envy around your systems, I'm sure, in chat. But unfortunately, you have been booted. And that leaves us to Alex. Alex, congratulations, man. You're our grand prize winner for Season 3. You are the first grand prize winner for any high-end season of Booted. Granted, yeah, this is the only one so far. But it's you, man. You're the man. So, dude, awesome job. And make sure to thank everyone in chat or in the comments for voting for your system. And I'll be reaching out to you very soon and letting you know how the whole prize thing works. But man, I had a feeling it was going to be Alex, y'all. I really did. However, I didn't think he was going to win by such a landslide. That is pretty epic. Alex, you should feel very good about yourself right now, bro. Very, very good. So, yeah, guys, wow, and just like that, boom, Season 3 of Booted was over. Like, damn, it just came and went. And, Season 4, which is next month, actually next week, is the premiere, is also going to be a high-end season. It's going to be another $1,500, more or less, system, competition, and we have a lot more, I have a lot more contestants to roll through. Submission period is closed. It closed like a week or two ago, so don't send me anything. There will be other opportunities for high-end seasons of Booted. However, it's going to be really exciting stuff. This was a great, I think probably the most energetic season of Booted so far. I think because it is high-end and, you know, it's nice. It's fun to see nice systems, you know. A budget system, there's something sacred about a budget rig or even an entry-level, you know, mid-range build. But when you have a bit more funding to play around with, you really get some more unique and diverse types of builds, and I think that's what made this season so fun, and that's why I'm looking forward to Season 4 next Monday. So guys, if you want to catch it live and you're watching this, you know, like, why do I keep missing it? It's because you don't know when it starts. So here's when it starts. It starts on Mondays. This is when it airs. Airs on Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Pacific on my YouTube channel. You can follow me on Twitter at ForeverKyle, where I'll be posting direct links to the videos as we, on Mondays when we get closer to showtime, things like that. And I believe May has 5 Mondays in it. So on the 5th Monday of May, there will be no show. Got it? Good. Get that through your thick skull. I don't know why I'm being so mean to you. You guys are awesome. By the way, I think this is the first video I've ever worn my own BIOS flasher shirt that, I spilt water on his eye. It doesn't come that way. Damn it! The shirt doesn't come with a black eye. Like, the BIOS chip doesn't come with a black eye, guys. That's literally, I just spilt water on my shirt. That's not a misprint. I can vouch for the quality. This looks really bad right now. I'm so sorry. But anyway, if you guys are interested in picking up a shirt like this, you can go ahead and head over to awesomesaucenetwork.com/store, where there are things for you to buy and enjoy. Oh yeah, like the BIOS Flasher shirt right here. And if you guys can't see it because it's far away, It does say BIOS on the chip itself. It says BIOS right there. So, you know, you won't mistake it for some other kind of chip. That's the kind of really drives the joke home. If you don't know it's a BIOS chip, then you're like, why is there so many, why are all these parts in peril? Like this poor CPU here. Who knows? He probably deserved it, though. Also, the Stay Positive shirt is, like, not in stock at all. There's probably, like, 1 or 2 more shirts, and I don't even know what sizes they're in. But I'll be restocking this stuff soon. Kind of got drilled recently from taxes, but once that all settles, rest assured, I will have more in inventory. So, thank you guys for putting up with me and my blabbing, but I'm going to close out the show now. So, you guys have a good evening or morning or whatever it is. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like it, because you can do that. Or if you're watching live, like the video. Also, let me know what you want to see in future episodes. This is still a very young series, so if you have any ideas for improvements or suggestions, I know SpiderFan, who's a recent mod in chat, suggested maybe bringing on, and why are we listening to the dramatic voting music again? Stop it! Stop it! SpiderFan suggested maybe bringing on a special guest for every season finale of Booted, and I thought that was a really cool idea. So I'm going to think that over, as well as some other things, and we'll go from there. I don't want to change too much at once. That can get kind of messy. So we'll just make these slight changes over time and eventually work out something that feels really, really nice and polished for y'all. All right? Sound good?